Hello everyone, Drake Robinson here. Sorry I've been so MIA. I've been sick too, just some other stuff. But back now for y'all. I figured, how's y'all's new year? Mine's derpy as always. But anyways, um, sorry. Phone's acting a little weird. So, anyways, I figured what better way to come back with than to talk about oh jolly oh CM Punk from WWE. God, I used to have so much respect for this person, for this man, when I was watching WWE back in the day, back in my younger years. I used to, CM Punk was the man. He was dropping pipe bombs. He was speaking for like the fans and stuff like that. Nowadays, it just seems like he's speaking for his wife. He seems like he's kind of evolved with this changing society, and is basically a cuck. I don't know how else to say it. Like he's literally just a cuck, a shill, not manly at all. I mean, it's ironic, He said Triple H back when they had their thing back in the day that he wore his wife's underwear and stuff like that. And to be fair, with how Triple H is doing things, it seemed like that is the case. But it also seems like it's the case that CM Punk is kind of projecting a little bit because I mean he's wearing shirts like AJ's husband and uh and I'm AJ's wife and hanging out with all these NXT females when he's a married man, but which is weird. But anyways, yeah, it kind of seemed like there's a little projection going on there. I mean, I just don't know who who goes to bed wearing them. It's hard to tell who's the top and who's the bottom there. But anyways, so CM Punk comes out with this really just statement that I had to talk about because it's in the news and stuff. But basically, he was on some podcast or something. And he was talking about horror movie villains, and y'all know how much of a sucker I am for horror movies. Um, and basically, he was talking about how Freddy Krueger was a PDF file, pretty much, and that he must be a Republican. And I'm like, wow, way to insult any fans you may have who may be Republican, who may think differently than you. That's what I'm saying. The guy's a shill. Like he's a complete I don't know if he's getting paid by like some DNC money or something like that, but he was wearing a shirt. I think that abortion rights or human rights or something like that. Like, is he getting paid by the DNC or is he just literally just that weak of a man? Like, and can't think for himself, has to go along with the group think, and I don't know, but I don't know. This is very weird. Um, and like I said, way to insult any fans you may have who are Republicans, who God forbid have a different opinion than you may have, which I know is not allowed, especially in this modern society. But like, if we really want to go down, also I'm like, if we really want to go down that rabbit hole, isn't like the party you shield for? Are they the ones? Aren't they the ones like preaching like these drag shows to like 5, 6 year olds and force feeding these elementary school kids all this he him she her pronouns and like making them read library books about homosexuality and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, don't even go down that rabbit hole, CM Punk. Because like there's so much more like ammunition from the from the opposite side to fire at your side. But like, and I say this as a non-political person. Like I say it all the time. I hate politics. It's all a dog and pony show, dog and pony ish show, and it just doesn't intrigue me at all, at all, at all. So I'm like, why? So I'm like, why is he like so? And he also said something. I don't know if it was in the same podcast, but about how Jay. Well, actually, I'll get to that in a second. But like, back to this. Like, why am I? Why is he like, like just like I don't know. This is very weird. He's obviously he along with Piers Morgan, I guess, carry tampons in their in their little purse pocket, you know, for their wives or whatever, or for him, the NXT divas he likes to chill with. You never see him chill with any men, or hang out with any of the other guys in the locker room. It's always the females. So I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but it's just a little weird to me. But and like I used to think this guy was so cool back in the day. Man, I hate myself for thinking that. But this guy is literally the worst. That's gonna be the title of this video. CM Punk is the worst. He like just make stuff up. Like now I haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street in a very long while. So I don't know if but at last I never recall Freddy Krueger ever being a PDF file. So maybe so maybe there's something in there. But like, why you gotta bring a Republican, Democrat? Why you gotta make it political? Why does everything have to be so freaking political? Now, am I saying that there are no PDF files that happen to be Republican or say they're Republicans? I'm not saying that at all. Because you know why? Sadly, PDF files are everywhere. No matter what race, creed, religion. Like, I watch that Chris Hansen show, Takedown. I see them all. And they're all horrible, disgusting, vile pieces of you know what. Anybody that does anything to... I have a niece, so this is personal. Anybody that does anything to a child, like, at all, like, they need to be, like... Well, I don't think I can say it on YouTube, but just know it's not anything pretty at all. But why you got... But my thing is, he's, like, broad brushing, like, everybody, and that's not right. Last I checked, that's not the right thing to do. It's to make broad claims. Isn't that what the left says all the time? But they are the ones that constantly do it, from what I see. Also, like, it's just... Also made some stupid comments about, like I said on another podcast, about Jey Uso, about how he's phenomenal and all this other stuff. Like, wrestling is just it's so sad. I used to love this sport. Jey Uso is, the fact that this guy and Kofi Kingston and all these other mid-card jabronis, as The Rock would say, it are at the mainstream, like at the main event, winning titles, main event in WrestleMania. It just goes to show you that WWE is going down the crapshoot. The day Vince McMahon passes away is the day WWE will be completely dead. I'm saying it. WWE is completely dead. Once Vince McMahon unfortunately passes away. That's just the reality. It's only hanging on by, literally by the skin of its teeth, WWE right now. It is so sad. I used to love this sport. Love it to death. But, like everything in this modern society, it's just going down the crap chute. Everything. Movies I used to love. TV shows I used to love. just a sad reality of where we are. But anyway, I'm sorry I had to come back with that because like that just really I don't know that in particular really just because like why you gotta broad brush people like that? I thought that wasn't the right thing to do. It's not, but apparently just CM Punk it is. But anyways, as always, if you guys would like to request a video of your own, it's only $1 on my Cash App. I'll link below. Any video you like, and yeah, I'm out.